Welcome everybody to our first Lethal Geeks Film Vault. How you doing, Charles?
Welcome to the Film Vault. I'm doing very good, sir. How are you?
I'm very good. Thank you very much. So, today is the grand premiere of our Film Vault, and we wouldn't be the Lethal Geeks if we weren't watching our first movie, which is what inspired it.
Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon, Riggs and Murtaugh. This is the movie that inspired this podcast. And we are going to be watching it and we're going to review it and we're going to tell you guys, our thoughts. All of the movies that we're going to be doing from now on are straight up honest opinion, unbiased, non-political, nothing. Straight up cinema, good, bad, mediocre, don't matter. We watch it, we review it, we give you our opinion. Would you like to add anything, Charles, before we start watching?
Yeah, I just wanted to say for those of you who haven't seen Lethal Weapon that follow us, shame on you, number one. That is like one of the greatest movies ever as far as a buddy cop movie goes. Came out in the 80s. That was basically when buddy cops started coming up on the rise there. So after that, you had your Rush Hours and your Bad Boys, and everything just pretty much took off from there. But Lethal Weapon was I believe one of the original buddy cop and actually buddy cop comedies, if you really think about it, because as Lethal Weapon 2 and Lethal Weapon 3 came on, the more they started adding to the cast, the more comedic it got. But they blended that comedy with the action and the suspense and the drama and all of that. So but yeah, so this is our very first movie review together. So we're going to go ahead and watch this in its entirety, and then we're going to go ahead and give our review toward the end. We'll probably be doing some commentary as well throughout the movie as it's progressing, though. But enjoy.
Also, guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps the algorithm, spreads out our channel. We really appreciate the support. So let's watch Lethal Weapon.
Let's get it. There's some debate whether or not that this one is also a Christmas movie. I say it is.
I second.
By the way, the debate has been settled on whether or not Die Hard is a Christmas movie. It is.
It is.
Yep.
Well, someone's hungover.
Oh, she's more than hungover, brother. This is what starts the. This is what pops it off right here.
This is where it all begins.
This is where it all begins. And I like that because they went right into, this is what you would call the inciting incident. So that starts that hero's journey, basically, in that 3-act structure. This is what does it.
By the way, these movies also, since they're old, some parts are uncensored, so those will be censored. Just so you know.
Yeah, this is a family-oriented show, everybody. So we try to keep it, at least as far as the visuals go.
We're trying to keep things very, family-oriented, if you know what I mean.
Still good, though. Speaking of which, there's another scene you'll probably have to edit out too, and it was you'll know the scene. You'll know the scene. You'll know the scene.
There's Raj with the family.
I think he turned what, 50 in here, right? Is that what he said?
He turned 50.
Yeah. He was like 50. Yeah.
He does look good with the beard, though.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that what his one of his cop buddies at work said to him? He was like, "I think you look younger with the beard," something like that.
That was the captain.
That was the captain.
The look in his face, he's like, "Oh my god, I'm too old for this shit."
Exactly. Sergeant Riggs. What's up, Burnout?
I'm a mess.
I like how they did that though, man. They're basically they introduce you to your main protagonist, and the contrast between Sergeant
Family
Murtaugh's
man.
life
Yeah.
and the contrast to his life. It's just it was brilliantly done. Yeah, that's well. We'll see. Hold up, I forgot now because that's the one I forgot. But there's another one.
There are many scenes.
When Raj, remember when Raj was watching the tape?
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
That is an ugly spot.
Thanks. Sure. That's the type.
I'm thinking of going on Jeopardy.
I just realized something. You notice on the wall right there that was torn apart. So as of this movie, they're already starting. So okay, a minor spoiler to all you. And the other sequels, there's a lot of renovation in the house, and I just noticed that right there, hole in the walls, like.
It's like it's what begins. It's like that construction of that house was like a metaphor for what they were actually starting and what they were getting into, because it was like the more episodes the more the sequels went on, the more work that had to be done. It was always something that had to be done to that house after that.
How come I never heard of Michael Hunsaker?
I just never talked about it, huh?
Yeah, Michael Hunsaker.
Yeah. Hey, eat your own cake, Vietnam.
You know how it is.
Yeah, sure. All dressed up and knowing the blow.
The jumper's name is a man Hunsaker.
Yeah, the parents.
Oh, parents.
There it is.
Claire.
Uh-oh.
You know him.
Ring the bell.
Find out about it. Who's paying the bills?
That'll take some looking into.
This is going to
So
be
look.
personal now.
Mm-hmm.
My turn.
This guy.
Okay, so let's do it. How much?
How much for how much?
How much for how much?
For all of it.
You want to
Sit off. You.
I want it
Congratulations.
Maybe last 6 foot of it, huh?
Back in the day, mullets were a thing for all you young kiddies out there.
That's the wispy feather hair days in the 80s.
Hey,
Shut up, man. I'm losing count. 93, 94, 95, 96.
forget it, you dumb shit. 100,000. $100,000.
But look, I'll tell you what. I got a better idea. Here. Now, let me say I take the whole stash off your hands for free. You assholes can go to jail.
Hey,
what do you say
whoa,
about
wait a-
that?
This badge ain't real. You ain't real.
Oh, you sure are a crazy son of a bitch.
You have no idea.
You calling me crazy? You think I'm crazy? Yeah, you want to see crazy? I'll show you.
Roll.
This part coming up right here, though, man. The look on his face, and he looked like when he when he switches it around and gets that. Watch this. Just look at his face. Mm-hmm.
Boom. I just went up.
Mm-hmm.
That's a man who's out of control. Love it.
And you remember, so you already know what happened, but you know who was responsible, right, for what happened, why he is the way he is. So you know why he is the way he is, but you also know who's responsible for it.
We know, but that's
Yeah.
a spoiler. So
That's
we're not
a
gonna talk about it. That's when,
but you do know.
Yeah. And if you know, you know.
I just like how they tied that together. That was brilliantly done. Yeah.
That was, what's funny, because back in the day that wasn't a thing. Like nowadays they try to link everything here and there, that was just like, let's just link it and boom, and it worked. So
Yeah.
but yeah, definitely. Yeah, I know what you mean. This man is definitely suffering from severe PTSD.
Yeah, they go into it further, but it hadn't happened not that long ago. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know how long they have him out on psych leave or whatever, but it wasn't that long ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Mel Gibson definitely is.
Mhm.
He never got an Oscar for acting, but he is a
Mhm.
good actor. But he's a much better director for sure.
Oh, God, yeah.
Similar to Ben Affleck.
I've
Better
pretty much
director than-
I've liked in pretty much anything he's directed, man. Apocalypto, that was a really good movie. Have you ever seen that one before?
No, I that one I still gotta get on my
You should
list.
check it out, man. It's good.
I've seen other movies. I've seen like the classic ones that he's done, like one of the first ones, like Forever Young,
Mhm.
Braveheart. There was one
Yeah.
where it was when he was like half of his face was burned.
Yeah. Can't think of the name of it. I know what you're talking about, though. Yep.
Right.
Sure. He wants the cash. I've seen it 100 times. But here's-
Show me the money.
May I remind you that his wife of 11 years was
Shout out to
recently
Saw Ryder.
killed in a car accident. He's also been known
The
to
captain.
pull his
I
gun
know
when he
all
shouldn't.
about Riggs.
Not
Doc.
enough.
He's a tough bastard,
He's
all right?
on the edge.
First off, coroner found evidence she used barbiturates.
Oh boy, here comes the pain in my behind.
That's not a surprise. The surprise is someone doctored.
Hey, Raj, you look younger with the beard.
With the beard.
Hey, it is.
Yeah, you shaved the beard.
Condition of the sheets in the mattress indicate that someone else was in the bed with Amanda just before she died. That's A.
What's B?
B is I'm supposed to tell you you're breaking in a new partner in on this.
Partner again?
Partner again.
Yeah, some caddies on loan from dope. Real burnout on the ragged edge.
Oh, perfect.
Raj, meet your new partner.
Hi, Raj.
Be my guest.
Now, mind you, that was back when Berettas were,
Beretta,
you know,
in the mag,
the thing to get. Yeah.
No fee, Jack.
What you got in there?
4-inch Smith.
Big shooter, huh?
A lot of old timers carry those.
Carry those.
Well, also
Have you ever used the Beretta or a Smith yourself when you were in the army?
I carried one, yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay, cool.
Yep. Beretta, what was it called? A Beretta 96F, I think it was. Something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody thinks I'm suicidal and
It was a shorter, it's a shorter version than the one he had.
Got it.
Hey, no.
So is it like the sidearm version for the army? Basically, is that what it was?
Terrific.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. The gun is actually a Italian made.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
Hate him back.
Yeah.
It works for me.
Don't think you're funny.
I don't think this whole goddamn setup's funny. You're using mercenaries, for Christ's sake. Tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're not wrong.
Mr. Joshua.
And you expect
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, man.
Mr. Joshua, your left arm, please.
He did it without hesitation, too.
You know what I'm saying?
Look at that.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. You guys are fucking crazy, man. Come on, man.
That's insane, dude.
Have the money ready and no tricks. If you try anything, you'll have to talk to Mr. Joshua.
Yeah, right. Joshua. Yeah, right. I got you.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas movie.
There it is.
Come on, you want me to drive? No, you're supposed to be suicidal. Remember, I'll
Anybody
drive.
that drives
Get in the car.
7821, possible jumper at the corner of Santa Monica and Orlando.
A jumper. This is where it gets interesting.
All units come in, please. All units.
gotcha. Hey, what's the number of your car here?
3 William 56.
3 William
56. Oh, look,
God,
gotta love this job.
Copy, police.
Now, for all you people watching, this is the part that this is where it starts to get crazy in the good way and in the fun way.
Hey, where's the psychologist?
Sitting in the traffic.
Swell. Hey, who is this guy?
They'll get him over.
You qualified to talk to jumpers?
I've done it before.
Okay, you're elected. Hey, no guns, no jujitsu, just bring him down.
Right.
Yeah, Riggs.
Why are you doing this?
None of your goddamn business.
Fair enough. Look, I'm just gonna come out there, okay?
No, don't you! You touch me, I'm gonna jump.
Look, take it easy. Take it easy. I don't like this any better than you do. I'm scared too.
No, don't go out. Here he goes. What? Here he goes.
No, don't go.
Give me a break, will you, guy? My boss is down there and he's watching me, so I gotta make it look at least like I'm trying to save you, okay?
Just make it look like him at least trying to say.
Stand here and talk to you. That's all. How'd you leave without me?
And boom, there it is.
Oh no.
See this key?
Bye.
Do you really want to jump? Do you want to?
Well, that's fine with me.
Wait a minute.
I want to do it. I want to do it.
What's wrong, Raj? Why are you so stressed?
Want to go up again? Let's go again.
He's out of his mind. He's crazy.
Don't you touch me! Hey, what the fuck you just do?
Well, I control the jump. You wanted him down, he's down.
I'm in trouble. I'm gonna get chewed.
You made me look bad.
You want to kill yourself? Oh, for Christ. Shut up! Yes or no? You want to die? Yes or no?
I got the job done. What the hell do you want?
Just answer the question.
Oh, what do you want to hear, man? Do you want to hear that sometimes I think about eating a bullet?
Take my gun.
Uh-oh.
Don't nibble on the barrel. Pull the trigger.
Pull the
Go
trigger.
ahead, pal. Be my guest. Go ahead if you're serious.
That's when he realized, like, I shouldn't have done that.
He's not bluffing. He's like, you can see it in his eyes. He's just, I'm gonna fucking do it. Ow! This is the unfortunate part of people in this situation and these type of jobs that are all very people like, especially like since you like are your case that you are we're part of the military. These two guys are Vietnam vets.
So you're
and
saying I should
a lot of these law enforcement jobs, firefighters, stuff like that. A lot of these guys are veterans, and this is the unfortunate cause of serving our country, which so to do that, and they have to go through this. So this is something that
but an even bigger problem to highlight is the lack of care they get after they've served their country. That's the problem right there. So if they got the care that they needed after the fact, we wouldn't see the things that we see.
Correct.
So
that is something, not to get political, but that is something that this is the cause and effect of that negligence, and you see this, and this movie is a reflection of that, because we're talking post Vietnam era,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, stop ranting, Charles.
Just shut up. Why you talking to me anyway? I'm a dead man. Hey, fuck you looking at a dead man.
A dead man.
Well, watch. Don't worry. I was driving before you were itching your daddy's pants.
Sincerely, happy birthday, man. Thanks. Maybe we'll stay alive long enough for me to buy you a present. Don't thank me now. I mean, it's the least I can do after all the kindness that you've shown me.
Yeah, you're smiling.
We're together on this, right?
We're a team, aren't we, Charles? We're a team. I love it how he tries to school him like, I'm the old man here. You listen to me.
Mm-hmm. Their relationship is shown through the like through the cases that they're involved in. You know what I mean? And that's what makes them stronger. I just like how they did that whole thing. It's just they're following all of the clues and in each instance and interaction that they have with each other. It's like that they learn more about each other.
Right, and each one has their own strengths, and that powers the other person. So that's
exactly
you know, you might be better on other stuff than me, and vice versa. But we combine them together, and it makes us a better team. So yeah, definitely. That's one of the things that I love about this franchise is that they emphasize not only about the post-traumatic stress and all that and the war, but also like we're two people completely opposite. One's a mess, one is a family man. Put them together,
but they become family.
And they become
that, and they became family. And that's that. Even that with the especially like the third one. I think the third one was like right around when you finally saw that whole family dynamic come together between all of them. Yeah, and it was pretty good. It was great.
Oh,
get the girl. Ooh, still alive. Now we question. You know why we question?
You know why we question him?
I didn't shoot him full of holes to try to jump off the building. That's no fair. The building guy lives. Whatever. No killing. No killing. Right.
No killing. Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Happy. Freedom is right, and I'll stand over here being happy. He's got a gun.
Uh-oh. It was either him or us.
Oops.
Oops.
Such a grumpy old man, Charles. Come on.
Hey, I just turned 50.
Happy birthday.
Actually, I turned 51 in July.
You saved my life. Thank you.
I bet that hurt to say.
You'll never know.
Come on, let's get it back. Partner Mark. Hello, baby. I want you to meet.
Martin Riggs.
Hi, how are you?
This is my wife, Trish.
Oh, snap. Watch yourself.
Don't worry about it.
I have that effect on women. What can I say?
Look at her, dude.
She's like all over him.
Uh-oh. You had to take the garbage out. This would be my wife in real life, by the way.
Hey, sorry.
Oh, yeah?
Thanks for taking out the garbage.
Why can I have a beer and I can't smoke a joint? It's not coke.
Oh, he says it's right and you good with that, huh?
But you know what? But it's funny that nowadays it's normal. No, because back in the day, marijuana, illegal and everything. So it also shows how the times have changed from the 80s to now to the 21st century. So yeah.
You don't know. You got a hell of a nice family there. Thank you. Well, look, I enjoyed the meal. Thanks a lot.
Bullshit, but
This part right here.
anyway.
Not this conversation, but what the one's about to come up.
You don't trust me at all, do you?
I tell you what, you make it through the mob without killing anybody, especially me or yourself, then I'll start trusting you.
Fair enough.
This is the part where they start, listen, you saved my life.
You're real good, you know.
I'll give you a shot.
Do what?
Just let's take it down a notch a little bit so, we can build this relationship. So this is the part, this is where the seed has finally been planted.
I'll see you tomorrow.
He was telling him about his time when he was in Vietnam and on loan with the CIA. Basically, he was a sniper. So he's like one of only a handful of guys that can make long shots and things like that in the world at that time. He was saying.
I don't know. Have you seen the director's cut of this movie, Charles?
I've never seen the director's cut. No.
Okay, so the original 3 movies, not the 4th one, They
Mhm.
have a director's cut, and on the director's cut on the first one, there's a scene
Mhm.
instead of you seeing like what we saw him going through getting the coke from the guys who were selling the trees. He
Right.
goes into a school. There's a shootout in a school,
Get out.
and there's
Uh-huh.
this sniper shooting at kids. And
Oh.
he shows up, and obviously a lot of cops are down because the guy's
Yeah,
got a
the
rifle,
sniper.
boom, 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 and
Yeah.
the cops aren't pinned down, they can't do nothing. Then he shows up, Riggs shows up, and he's like, okay, is this guy a good shooter? Where's he pinned? There's his location, blah, blah, blah. He comes in, takes his jacket off, boom. He walks to the sniper, and the sniper starts shooting, bam, 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 misses. And then he's like, I'm still here, asshole. Or do you prefer shooting kids? Try to provoke him. And then he starts shooting again. Then bam, 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 bam. And boom, he's on.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
you look it up later on YouTube, that scene. It's pretty cool.
Okay. Yeah, this one right here, buddy.
Got it.
Okay, all right. So for those who can't see this part, basically, Sergeant Murtaugh, Roger is sitting and watching a tape that was sent to him, I believe, by her dad, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And the tape has got her, doing her thing with other girls in the shower or whatever. But basically, and he's looking in a yearbook, looking up the girl's mom and all that good stuff. So, yep, that's pretty much it.
I would do this to you. I
You
would.
would.
Definitely,
I know.
will, yes.
And that would be me right there.
Here, have some coffee.
Why you let me go to sleep?
No, come on, we gotta get up and catch bad guys.
Okay. I get a shower.
Yeah.
Give me that cup.
Get at it.
What the hell thins my middle name?
Your wife's cooking. I'm not surprised.
Nothing. Like that will not get you invited to Christmas dinner.
What do you do? Sleep with that thing on your pillow?
What if I slept?
Just warming up.
Watch carefully.
Hey, look at that way. You're not bad for an old man.
Hey, step aside, old man.
I just love the fact that I just drive you crazy all the time.
Look, he's like, wait, what? He went all the way to the back wall.
This is and it gets even worse. Like he just loves to mock him, but he doesn't do it like in an evil way. He just does it because he's starting to like.
He's starting to like him. Yeah,
he's starting to like him. Yeah, exactly.
Like I said, thin.
Probably nothing.
and that's when it got real.
It wasn't me.
What you got?
It's real pro stuff. I haven't seen anything like this since the war.
Come again. Come on.
Now, the CIA, they used to hire mercs to use the exact same setup. Mercury switches, kaplooey, that's heavy shit.
That's where they realize, oh shit, this is dead serious what we're dealing with.
Yeah, so basically, mercury switches are it's basically it's so just like the mercury you see in those old style thermostats, and you know how once it gets heated up, the mercury S basically what he's talking about is on a timer, basically. Yeah.
Kind of game.
Got it.
Can you draw him?
Mm-hmm.
Give me some drawing paper and crayons. Hurry up.
This is good. I like this.
Can it, man?
Oh, we're going to put on an APB on Big Bird.
That's very funny.
Yeah, attention all units. You're
hilarious, Mark.
Yeah.
Like that? Exactly like that?
Mm-hmm. I saw it good. This is it. I remember.
Roger, that's a Special Forces tattoo.
A Special Forces tattoo. Mercury switches. What the hell have we gotten into here?
Did you hear him? He said, I wonder if there's an opening in the LA fire department.
When you called me the other day, you were going to blow the whistle, right?
Blow the whistle on what?
You're going to spill your guts so they kill your daughter. Tell me if I'm wrong.
For my sake, Roger, I've got another daughter.
She'll be protected.
You can't protect her. You don't know these people. I ended up working with a group called Air America. CIA front. They secretly ran the entire war out of Laos. I was with a special unit called Shadow Company. Mercs trained killers.
Air America, that was a real CIA. That was an op they were running.
Really?
Yeah.
I had no idea. I mean, a lot of these things that we see in the movies.
A couple of years
I mean,
ago,
look at
got
Argo.
together again.
They were trying to make a pretend
War was
film
over.
to extract hostages. You know, so
Mhm.
a lot of the shit, you know, we might find it entertaining,
Bringing it in ever
but
since.
most of it is real shit that does happen.
That's happened, yeah. And it was during the height of the Cold War. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Oh.
Heroin. You got off easy, son of a bitch.
So you've accomplished your mission.
Yes, sir. Mr. Hunsaker is dead, sir. I'm afraid, however, that another problem exists.
What is it? Explain.
Hunsaker spoke to the police, sir.
Are they dead?
No, sir, I missed the opportunity.
Joshua, I think it's time we turned up the heat.
For all you kiddies out there watching, that was a portable phone, and those were like a big freaking brick. You know,
The portable car phone, basically, you can the bag phone. It's basically got the phone in the bag, and you just carry it with you everywhere.
Hey,
Pretty
listen,
much.
I'm looking for a guy. Had this girl in your stable. You know?
What are you doing?
I'm a police officer. Don't worry, I'm not going to drag your ass into jail.
boom.
Wore your vest.
Oh, dodged a bullet.
Smart kid.
Oh, I'm pissed, Roger. No, I'm pissed. Oh, Christ.
I'm looking doing Forest Lawn commercials.
Bullshit. We got the edge coaches.
Edge.
Roger, they think I'm dead. I'm a corpse.
Negative. Get someone else to do it, okay? You know that was
give
pretty.
it to you. Third and Ocean, about 2 blocks from your house.
Yeah, sure. He's probably blonde with big dimples.
How'd
You
you know
know-
that, Sarge? Over.
Uh-oh.
Because he said, like, what, 2 blocks away from his house, he said? Something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he describes the guy that Rihanna's
To
like.
a T. Mm-hmm.
Another theme that I loved about these series of films is the music. That jazz, that blues, you know, that they give it that rhythm of
Yeah.
you know, that's so iconic. You know, that's what I like about these movies is that it's not just the acting, the cinematography, but it's also the scoring, the music. Hence, like when we see Zack Snyder's Justice League and his Snyderverse, Hans Zimmer, like the music's phenomenal. You know?
Yeah, I made a me and my wife were watching E.T. the other day, and you know who scored that, right?
John Williams.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
It's that. You know what I mean? He scored Close Encounters of the Third Kind as well. That
Jaws.
epicness of the score. You just don't hear that in the music anymore. It you know what I mean? It makes you feel a different type of way when you see that.
There is very few movies coming out nowadays where the music is like it's another character. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
The music is part of it. A lot of stuff nowadays, like the MCU stuff nowadays, it's all generic stuff.
Exactly.
It's
That's a perfect example. Yeah, perfect example. Man of Steel. So Man of Steel, the Man of Steel soundtrack. My 3 favorite. I know everybody loves First Flight. That's the jam. But my 3 favorite ones are all General Zod related. So I will find him General Zod and Arcade. Those 3 songs are that's him. all the way through. If you listen to those songs when they played, those songs were they scored those songs directly for his character, for Michael Shannon's character, for General Zod. It fits him. So, and I love that it's awesome.
So right here, they got home, and obviously Rianne is missing. So, another thing wanted to share with you, since you mentioned Hans Zimmer, because I went to see him live a few weeks ago. He said that when he's in the zone, like composing, he says, like, leave me alone. I'm killing Caesar. I'm doing this. I'm doing Zimmer getting in the zone. And he was like telling stories about that while we're in the interview. So yeah, for sure.
Yeah, nice.
We do this my way. You shoot to kill. Get as many as you can. All you gotta do is just not miss.
I won't miss.
We're gonna get bloody on this one, Roger.
Are you really crazy? Or are you as good as you say you are?
You're gonna have to trust me.
I love this part right here. He just jumps right out of the car like a shot and takes off.
It's alive! Let her go now or we all die!
He's bluffing! He wouldn't risk killing his own daughter!
Yeah, if you come closer, then we all die.
No! I don't think so! It's a smoker.
Bingo.
Oh.
Cottontail, stick your head up. That's it, you son of a bitch. Good night.
I got Riggs.
Yes, sir. He's got Riggs.
Well, they got you, Raj. You ain't going nowhere.
Since we have Murtaugh, we don't really need him. But I believe in being thorough.
But I believe in being thorough.
What is that about you?
It would be unfortunate, however, if we showed up to deliver our heroin. We're surrounded by 50 cops.
That would be too bad.
Yes, it would be.
Hey, we don't
Gary
know
Busey
shit.
is one of those
You did
few
Hunsaker
actors
before
that
he could
just
say,
plays the bad guy so well. It just comes out so natural.
Unfortunately, I don't.
It's too bad what happened to a lot of these guys, man. Him included.
Yeah, know what you mean.
Son of a bitch. Hit him again!
Yeah, I know how it feels to get electrocuted. It ain't fun.
The shipment,
Go spit.
Old school torture. I'll put that salt.
Now comes the part where you mess with the wrong daughter.
Yeah. That first one was to stun him. That second kick, that was to just give him a concussion, so he was disoriented. And then that third one, break his neck.
Feel good.
You were saying? Oh, boom.
Pretty dead, huh?
Hey, what are you? Get out of the fucking car, bitch! Come on, get out!
This is where he goes old Forrest Gump. Just goes after him old school.
On foot. And me, this old guy here.
I'll give you some get it, Charles.
I just need to catch my breath. Just need to catch my breath for a second.
You'll be able to get ahead of him. General McAllister, time for you to die.
Yeah, you tell him, Charles. Boom, boom. Keep going. But now it's time for Charles to have a little say here.
General McAllister.
No way you live. No way.
Ooh.
You don't fuck with a man's daughter.
No, you don't mess with the cop's family.
Well, first thing we gotta do is get you to the hospital, huh?
Yeah.
Come on, let's go. Don't breathe.
Oh, you see, I do care for you, Charles. After all this time, he didn't want him to drive, and that's another thing. I'm driving. No, you're driving. I'm driving. It's your turn to drive. This goes on and on and on and on, and it doesn't get old. That's what I love about it. They know how to mix the action with the humor, and it blends in perfect, man.
And it gets better, basically,
Yeah.
with the like Lethal Weapon 2, 3, and 4. It was perfect.
Yeah.
That was like the perfect franchise, man. It really was.
What day is it?
Goddamn Christmas!
No one here but us cops. Sorry, the good guys.
Hello.
What do you say?
Jack?
Would you like a shot at the title? Don't mind if I do.
Just keep the citizens clear.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put him. I'm just gonna put him to sleep.
Boom.
The cop handcuffed to him, like, yo.
He did now. See, now this is the part now where you see full circle where we saw Riggs from the beginning when he was struggling, alcoholism, trying to kill himself. This is the part where you see his struggle through the entire movie. This is where it reaches full circle.
Yeah. And you remember he wore the wedding ring up until what, number 4?
Yeah, he wore it.
Yeah, he wore it through all through 3, and then after, yeah.
And if you guys see the 4th film, this part is also, again, it all
comes right back together. Yep.
I'll tell you a little secret. What? I'm not crazy. I know. Oh, good. Let's eat. Oh, I think your daughter kind of likes me.
If you touch it, I'll kill you.
You'll try.
I don't think Burbank the cat's gonna like this.
I'll put 5 on the line.
Wait for it. Oh, we missed it. He said, I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah, I heard him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
all right.
So there you have it, guys. Lethal Weapon.
Our first official Lethal Geeks podcast review of our very first movie that inspired this podcast in the first place. Lethal Weapon, starring Danny Glover and Mel Gibson. I believe it came out in 87. Yeah, 87.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
87. I was 4 years old. I was just a wee lad.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, that's right, man. What was I? 87? I was what, 15?
Yeah, you're 10 years old.
Oh my goodness. 10 yeah.
You were in high school then.
Yeah. Yep. Awesome.
So yeah, I know. So this, like Charles said, like this is the first movie that we wanted to add into our film vault, and definitely it's a classic Christmas, and many more to come. And not only did we have Mel and Danny, who are legends in Hollywood, but also we had the late Richard Donner, who has done phenomenal films, classic movies like Superman from the film with Christopher Reeves. And like we mentioned in the commentary right here, like this film is what started the buddy cop. Not necessarily, I don't want to say it started, because you had a previous one before. You had 48 Hours. I think that was a little bit.
48 Hours, I believe, was 80. It was before that, a couple of years before that. I believe it was, I want to say like 84, maybe.
Yeah, it looks like around that time. But this is the one that solidified, because not to say that 48 Hours wasn't bad, but this is the one that like sealed the deal of the buddy cop genre to through over the years. You got action, you got comedy, you got drama, you got family issues, you got the trauma that people now, that we were saying, people go through in day to day that have served, and things that a lot of people take for granted that we should take more seriously as a society. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Go ahead. What do you think?
Well, no, I was gonna say, I was just gonna my thoughts on the movie itself. Obviously for me it's a classic. Like he was saying, movies like 48 Hours, another 48 Hours, Lethal Weapon. I grew up on all of those movies there. I love the gritty 80s style type of visuals that they give those films that they don't give them anymore. There's something about those films that encapsulates a feeling that you don't get anymore. So when you watch a similar buddy comedy film these days, it's probably a good film, but it's something about those that just, you know what I mean? It felt like cinema when you saw those films. You know what I mean?
There you go. That you said it right there. It doesn't feel cinema.
Yeah, you don't feel that cinematic quality when you watch them now. But they're I'm not saying that they make bad movies these days. They make great films. They do. But it was just something about back then. And I don't know, maybe it has something to do with the era in which, because the 80s felt the 80s as a decade felt ahead of its time, if that makes any sense. 70s were the 70s, the 60s were the 60s, the 90s were the 90s, but the 80s felt like it. Soon as 1980 came, there was a shift in everything: computers, technology, all of that stuff, film. So
sci-fi. That's where sci-fi
was really started taking off. Yeah, I mean, sci-fi obviously came, was out long before I was born, but way back in the 50s and the 60s, you had sci-fi, but the 80s is really where these movies took off, and all of those genres stood out on their own. So, but yeah, it's a classic film. It'll always be a classic film. I have all of them on 4K. So, yeah, I haven't even watched them yet.
Really? You haven't even watched them?
Yeah, I haven't even watched them yet. But I have them on 4K. Yeah.
For sure. So definitely this is a movie that if any of you have not watched, definitely highly recommend it. And hey, why not watch it now that the holidays are coming? Now we're in November 1st. So
because Lethal Weapon along with Die Hard, those are Christmas movies. I don't care what anybody says. Those are Christmas movies.
Christmas.
The telltale signs are all there. The jingle bell songs, the jingle belling. You can hear the sleigh and all that other kind of stuff all throughout the movies. That's a Christmas movie for sure.
Definitely.
Yep.
So, well, guys, thank you very much for joining us all the way.
Thank you so much.
Movie. So please like, comment, share the comments down below. Tell us what you think about the movie. Have you guys watched the movie? What are your thoughts about it? You guys are planning on watching the movie? And please, again, like, comment, and share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps us out. We are definitely going to be throwing in more movies into the vault. But the first one had to be what inspired us.
Had to be Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon.
Yes, sir.
All righty. Till next time, guys.
All right. Thank you for joining us.